High in the mist-shrouded Pyrenees, Montségur Castle's ruins brood over a secret that has haunted Europe for 800 years. In 1244, as flames devoured the fortress and the last Cathar defenders faced annihilation, 4 believers vanished into the darkness, carrying something so dangerous it could topple kingdoms. Whispers claim it was the Holy Grail, the cup that caught Christ's blood, coveted by kings, popes, and secret societies. But did these heretical mystics truly hide Christianity's greatest relic? Or is this the ultimate medieval conspiracy? The Cathars weren't just rebels, they were spiritual revolutionaries. Born in 12th century Languedoc, their beliefs torched the foundations of Catholic dogma. The world, they said, was the work of Rex Mundi, an evil force, and only the spirit was good. Their elite, the perfects, lived in radical simplicity. No possessions, no meat, no intimacy. To them, relics were distractions, not divine pathways. So why does legend insist these ascetics were the guardians of the Grail? The answer lurks in the fevered imaginations of later centuries. The Grail first appeared in medieval romances. Chrétien de Troyes, Wolfram von Eschenbach, who described a Grail castle, Montségur, perched on a wild mountain, accessible only to the pure. The parallels to Montségur are uncanny, both remote, both besieged, both linked to spiritual purity. Yet in the real chronicles of the Albigensian Crusade, there's no mention of the Grail, no hint of a sacred cup hidden as flames rose. It wasn't until the 19th century that writers began to tie the Cathars to the Grail. French occultists like Joséphin Péladan spun tales of Montségur as the true Grail castle. Then Otto Rahn, a German scholar obsessed with Cathar mysteries, arrived drawing the attention of the Nazi SS. Rahn scoured the Pyrenees, convinced the Cathars were keepers of lost spiritual wisdom, maybe even the Grail itself. His book Crusade Against the Grail blurred history and legend, fueling Nazi-funded expeditions hunting for the relic. But what does the evidence say? Archaeologists at Montségur have found siege debris-burnt beams, arrowheads, the remains of desperate defenders, but no treasure. The escape route down the cliffs is real, but there's no proof it smuggled out the Grail. Cathar writings, preserved in Inquisition transcripts, focus on spiritual matters, not secret relics. Their theology was so anti-material that some even doubted Christ had a physical body. How could they care for a physical cup? Still, the myth refuses to die, maybe because the Grail is more than a cup. In medieval literature, it symbolizes ultimate truth, hidden knowledge, spiritual enlightenment. For the Cathars, their treasure may have been forbidden teachings or a vision of Christianity radically different from Rome's. The Church's ferocious campaign, brutal sieges, mass burnings, relentless inquisition proves the Cathars posed a real threat. Was the danger a relic or an idea? The Nazis, obsessed with occult power, believed the Grail was a source of supernatural energy. Himmler sent Rahn and his team to Montségur, hoping to harness its secrets for the Third Reich. But all they found was legend and ruin. Rahn himself died mysteriously, his fate as enigmatic as the relic he sought. Modern treasure hunters still scour the hills, drawn by rumors of hidden vaults and lost manuscripts, but the Grail remains elusive. So, did the Cathars hide the Holy Grail? The historical evidence is thin, but the legend refuses to die. Perhaps the real Grail wasn't a cup at all, but the Cathars' vision of pure, uncorrupted faith, one worth dying for, one that still inspires seekers and dreamers today. As the sun sets behind Montségur's broken walls, the question lingers. What secrets escaped the flames? Was it a relic, a book, or simply the idea that truth can survive even the darkest night? If forbidden history and ancient mysteries are your obsession, your home, what do you think was the Grail ever at Montségur? Or is the real treasure the story itself? Drop your wildest theory in the comments and let's uncover the truth together. Subscribe now because next week we're exposing another Vatican secret they never wanted you to hear. The hunt for forbidden knowledge never ends on Sumo Sam.